The Electoral College of Maine has received the following communication from the Secretary of State, Augusta. The Secretary will read the communication.
To the Honorable Electoral College of the State of Maine, I have the honor to present herewith a certified copy of the official tabulation of votes cast for the electors of the
The
President.
Chair understands that Elector Harry moves the further reading of the communication to be disposed with. Is this the pleasure of the Electoral College?
Aye.
It is a vote. It is not the pleasure of the Electoral College that communication and accompanying documents be placed on file. It is a vote. The Chair recognizes Elector Bow.
I move that the Secretary receive, sort, and count the ballots for the President of the United States.
You have heard the motion. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
The ayes have it. The motion is agreed to. The pages will distribute the ballots. The members will kindly vote. The Secretary will perform his duties. Do I get one?
Take care of this for you.
Total number of votes cast is 4. John Kerry of Boston, Massachusetts, received 4 votes for President of the United States. The Chair recognizes Elector Dusman.
Mr. Chair, I move that the Secretary receive, sort, and count ballots for Vice President of the United States.
You have heard the motion. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye. Opposed, nay. Vote. The motion is agreed to. The pages will distribute the ballots. The members will kindly vote. The Secretary will perform his duties. The total number of votes cast is 4. John Edwards of Raleigh, North Carolina, received 4 votes for the Vice President of the United States.
Mr. Chair, I move the Electoral College accept the vote for President and Vice President of the United States.
You've heard the motion. Is there a second?
Second.
There is a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. The ayes have it. I now declare that John Kerry of Massachusetts and John Edwards of North Carolina have each received 4 electoral votes of the great state of Maine. Certified the votes for President and Vice President of the United States by signing the certificates of vote. The Secretary will circulate the certificates of vote for their signature. Every time I think of Neil Road, I remember that a Democratic state convention in Portland, I think it was during the Vietnam War, Then I thought to myself, for the remarks of the Secretary of Defense, Rumsfeld, who said that you have to fight a war with what you have. I feel the main way is to fight a war and give our troops what they need for their safety and for their well-being, so they can come home in one piece. The Electoral College has come up with a statement that I would like to read, and which I think is appropriate for why we're here. We, the duly sworn electors of Maine, enter the following statement into the record as a sense of the body. Whereas we recognize that many of the recommended election reforms called for are already implemented in Maine, that we have an election day registration in Maine, we have a clean election system which has increased voter choice and accountability, we have a paper trail for ballots, and we have early voting provisions. Wherefore, the citizens of Maine should be proud that we have possibly the fairest elections in the nation. And whereas we nevertheless recognize that Maine's 4 electoral votes are held meaningless if our sister states cannot hold elections which are fair, accurate, and verifiable. We are proud today to represent the citizens of Maine and cast our votes on their behalf for Senators John Kerry and John Edwards. The purpose for which this electoral college was assembled having been accomplished, I now declare the same dissolved.
They said, okay, this vote, we voted on a little piece of paper like that.